And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Finally, the final stream of the day. We still got a review to do, don't worry. We still got a review to do. We got Iran versus New Zealand FIFA World Cup 2026 Group G. We are here for the last match of the day, and then we'll review it once it's over, of course, at 10 p.m. and have it up. But while we're at it, we're here. We're here, my friends. How we doing, Sean? Welcome back. I'm going to cry, man. Why? 1-0 prediction for Iran versus New Zealand from EXE. Kia ora. Kia ora, my friends. Iran. Either way. Well, actually, I have no idea. With that being said, no Kiwis here then. Okay, I guess. Either way, starting 11s are as follows for Iran. In goal, Ali Reza Baranvand. The back four of Ramin Rezaian. Reza Ian. Ali Namati. Shoza Khalilzadeh. There we go. Boom. Milad Mohammadi. Midfielders Arya Yousefi, Saman Goros, Sahid, Ezo Talahi, Mohammed Mohebi, Shahriar, Moganlu, and Mehdi Taremi. Damn that. You got 2-2, says Sean. Okay. I can see it. New Zealand 11. Max Crocombe, Liberato Kakachi. Oh! Filet fish Crocombe. There you go. Welcome back. Liberato Kakachi, Michael Boxall, Finn Sermon, Tim Payne, Marco Staminich, Joe Bell, Elijah Just, Sarpreet Singh, Callum McCowett, and Chris Wood. Go Finn Sermon, said Rory. They wanted to walk out with the pictures of the dead children that died during the bombing. Damn, FIFA, well, of course, FIFA wouldn't let him. Gianni Infantino was licking boot. Of course, Either way. New Zealand's anthem first. But we got one more match day, then we'll review the game, and then we'll be back for the review. Well, we will be back for the review, and then we have all 8 streams. All 8 streams are ready to go for next 2 days. The 4 and 4 are ready. I got a little bit more to do. Actually, if you don't mind. Actually, you know what? I'm going to set these up while I'm waiting. I mean, I'm already there. But they did Iran really fast. Damn. Or maybe they just have a fast anthem. I don't know. Maybe they just have a short anthem. I don't know. Going to pull up the tags list. Actually, I'll run these through. Screw it. So Portugal, DR Congo, FIFA World Cup 2026 Group K. Public. RSR8. Watch match season 6. No, I might as well finish these. Let's see, Portugal, DR Congo. Yeah, I made a tag sheet, so what? This one might be. There we go. I thought it was going to make them like back to back to back to back to back. Oh, that actually fit in. I'm surprised. Okay. I got the ones that were right. They did it wrong really fast. We're going to get ready. Be ready in a couple of minutes. We already got that monetized and ready. Okay. There we are. Welcome to the show. England, Croatia. Copy. All right. A little bit of a behind-the-scenes look, eh? Public. 255. RSR8 watch a match. Done. And here's the final match of the day. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Either way, no. No AI use. Tags. Cesar Ramos from Mexico is the referee tonight. Oh, look, a CONCACAF ref for Iran versus New Zealand, even though it is Mexico. Eric Miranda is the VAR referee from Mexico. We already did that. Okay. All right. Starting 11s are as follows. Ali Reza Baranvand, Milad Mohammadi, Ali Namati, Shoza Khalilzadeh, Ramin Reza Ayan, Arya Yousefi, Mohammed Mohibi, Saman Godos, Saeed Ezatolahi, Mehdi Taremi, Shariad Moganlu for Iran. Max Crocombe, Liberato Cacace, Michael Boxall, Finn Sermon, Tim Payne, Marco Staminich, Joe Bell, Callum McCowett, Sarpreet Singh, Elijah Just, and Chris Wood. This is an example FIFA should allow fans to go to attend the game for under $100. It'll be interesting, yeah. But it looks like this stadium's full. And, I mean, SoFi Stadium's pretty damn big. And, yes, they're in L.A. They're in L.A., the fake home of the St. Louis Rams. The unrightful home of the St. Louis Rams. What should still be the St. Louis Rams. Every time they're in the stadium, I'm going to say that shit. I don't care. Fight me. All right. And here we go. All right. We have our 8 streams up and ready to go for the next 2 days, by the way. So we'll put those on in between. And New Zealand to kick off. And we're off. We're off. 2-1 New Zealand or 1-1. Headed away. Los Angeles Stadium, Inglewood, California. LA, the home of the bullshit home of the St. Louis Rams. Playing forward. Cleared away. Iran has the ball. Attacking. No haka dance. Well, they can't do that in football. Too much pomp and circumstance. I mean, the good thing about the FIFA World Cup is when they say the match starts, the match actually starts. None of this falderall and bullshit. They come out 10 minutes early and then they start the match when it's supposed to start. That's the one thing I respect about the FIFA World Cup. It starts when it's supposed to start. To be quite fair. So, I mean, the way rugby starts, but yeah, it would have been cool to see a haka dance. 4th straight World Cup appearance for Iran since the 2014 World Cup. Okay, all the streams for Tuesday and Wednesday are ready. Best finishes in the group stage. All 6 previous FIFA World Cup appearances. And they're all ready. All right. Good. We have 4 streams tomorrow. Those being France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. The only review is Argentina, Algeria. The rest are just lives. For Wednesday, we have Portugal, DR Congo, England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama, Uzbekistan, Colombia. 2 lives or 2 reviews on those. That'll be the England, Croatia, and Ghana, Panama matches. At least that's what I planned, but we'll see what happens as things go on. And we're off. New Zealand, 3rd World Cup appearance for New Zealand, their first since 2010. Their group stage finish, 2010 and 1982, but they were undefeated in the World Cup. Still, I think they were undefeated. Did they go undefeated both times? Or playing forward, blocked away. Iran is 20th, New Zealand's 85, ranking-wise. Here we are. We'll have a review. 4 minutes in. 0-0. Iran, New Zealand. Let's see how this goes. New Zealand, can they upset Iran? Can they get another draw? We have not seen a team take a full 3 points today. Spain and Cape Verde drew. Belgium, Egypt drew. Saudi Arabia, Uruguay drew. Iran, New Zealand, so far it's a draw. Imagine Iran winning it all. The salt would be amazing. I would root for it. Well, if they got to the final, I would probably deep into the playoff. Or knockout stage. I would root for it. $5.08. Yeah, I'll mark the other games in at halftime. That makes sense. Iran leads all-time series, 1 win, 1 draw, 0 losses. Saved by Filet-O-Fish Crocum. I'm kidding. But with that being said, here we are. Final match of the day. And then we have a review after this, and then we're ready for tomorrow. The review we're on tomorrow. After the review we're on to tomorrow. Playing forward, New Zealand. Tim Payne is struggling. Iran's got pace. Sneaky, but they got pace. So, damn. What? Brennan Sorsby, Texas Tech mutually part ways after gambling scandal, legal fallout. Playing forward, New Zealand, shipped over to top, Chris Wood. Here's a chance shot, goal! Goal! New Zealand! Elijah Just scores for the Kiwis. In through to the middle of the box. And Elijah Just puts it away. It on started better, but New Zealand has the lead. Elijah Just with a goal. Over the top. Chris Wood brings it down, plays it right to Just. Just does a little 1-2. Back to Chris Wood, and then Elijah Just brings it down. Physicality and positioning are amazing when you know how to use it. Chris Wood with the assist. A little bit of a give and go through all three players, being Singh, Chris Wood, and Elijah Just. A little bit of a give and go through all three of the players. Big up Chris Wood also. Chris Wood brings it down, goes to Just goes to Singh. Singh pops it over. Chris Wood brings it down right where Just is, and Just pops it past Baron Vaughn. Perfect play. 7 minutes in. Damn good goal. Damn well worked goal, too. Now, 10 goals and 45 appearances for the All Whites. Elijah Just. I think that's his first, well, it would have to be his first World Cup goal. He won around in 2014, right? 0-1. Chris Wood with the assist. I would assume he's not been around since 2014, but I'm going to find out. Hold on. He don't look like it. Well, at least in the main team. Yeah, no. Because then he wouldn't have been. I don't care how good he was. Yeah, 2019. Thought so. Yeah, his first World Cup goal. New Zealand looking for their first World Cup win. I mean, they're not playing the U.S. right now. I just want a good game tonight. If Iran was playing the U.S., that might be different. OFC, baby, no pain, no gain. Should I put that in the thumbnail no matter what happens, even though he's getting cooked? I don't know. Even though he's getting kind of cooked, I'm not going to lie. Should I? 1-0 New Zealand in Group G play. No pain, no gain. I'm putting it in there. I don't care. Even if he's getting kind of cooked. Doesn't matter. They're leading. Where's Dillon, bro? I don't know. Isn't it? I think you put. Hey, Peter, do you have dyslexia? I think it goes the other. I think that letter is the other way around. Or was it autocorrect? Was it autocorrect? Autocorrect or which one? 11th minute. Fun fact, New Zealand have never lost a game in World Cup history. Well, it looks like that might continue. Long may it rain. Because isn't it? I thought you were trying to say Chud. New Zealand have scored more goals than Spain. That's hilarious. Here's New Zealand. Oh, sing! It's out for a goal kick. Out of boots! 12th minute. Singh overplayed it. But nobody made the trailing run, though. I mean, somebody's got to make the secondary run, though. You're right, but somebody's got to probably make that secondary run as well. So it's both. I would have liked to have had a secondary run there. I mean, he wasn't, though. He wasn't, though. Playing forward, New Zealand. Payne, cross. Oh. Well, at least he didn't get cooked there. Cleared away. Throw in. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Respect us. Or expect us. Yeah, expect us. My bad. Expect us. What was your reaction to Switzerland 1-1 Qatar? I was surprised. It worries me for Canada when it comes to Qatar, but it makes me hopeful for the Switzerland game. Header. I think we're defensively better than Switzerland a little bit when we actually have the ball, or the bulk of the ball, which we're going to have. And, I mean, Switzerland was pretty unlucky, but again, if we don't finish, might be bad for us too. But it's a must-win, so come on, Kiwis. I just want a good game. Playing forward. 14th minute. Cross in. Header. Shot! Oh, here's a chance. Chris Wood loses it at his feet. Oh, my. He lost it at his feet. What a chance. What a chance that was. Here comes it on the other way. Oh, he tackled him from behind. That's a yellow card. Oh, no. Advantage played. What? Dillon just got off the long bus ride from Tijuana. Should have been off. Should have been off, too. Damn, why wouldn't you just take a quicker plane ride? Should have been off, too. Should have been, too. Oh, okay. Should have been, too. Not should off been. Okay. 15th minute. Playing forward. 15th minute. Wait. Why is it links, though? You're in America. It should be Axe. I mean, if I was going to use... Well, I'm not a links guy or Axe guy. And I ain't an Ed Hardy guy, so... Throw in. Header. I don't wear tap-out shirts either. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's douchier, wearing Ed Hardy shirts or wearing tap-out shirts. Which one's... Actually, yeah, which one's douchier? 16th minute. Tap-out used to be douchey. Well, until WWE bought it. Does it even exist anymore? I don't know why they took a bus ride through Orange County. After the first few games, do you have a new favorite or is Haiti still your dark horse? Well, said favorite. Like, I think Haiti was good. They're not beating Morocco or Brazil, though. Like, their chance to get something was that Scotland game, and they got nothing. So, then again, who knows? This World Cup's been kind of wild. I don't know. Finn Sermon might have... Who got fouled? Oh, he elbowed the guy in the back. He body checked him in the back. He might be... Tunisia dark horses, my ass. You mean Turkey dark horses, your ass. Nobody thought Tunisia were dark horses. Yeah, that might be a penalty. I don't know. That might be looked at. I mean, that was kind of... He would have got him anyway, but either way. Chris Wood, New Zealand's leading appearance maker and top scorer. And it's still his World Cup debut. Wait. Hold on. 34. Well, maybe. Actually, no, it isn't. He was at the last... Well, his career spanned through the last World Cup New Zealand was at. But was he at it? Now I gotta search frickin' Wikipedia. Nothing here. Iran player flopped. No, Chris Wood was actually... Hold on. He played for New Zealand in 2014 4 times. Or 2010 World Cup. Oh, he was there at the 2010 World Cup. Yes, he was, actually. My bad, 2010. I was very disappointed in Spain. So, yes. Chris Wood was at the World Cup in 2010. He was there at 18. Youngest member of the team. Substitute in all 3 matches. Did Germany make Curacao look weak? Yeah, especially in the second half. U17 World Cup. 2009 Confederations Cup. 2010 World Cup. Scored his first international goal in 2010. What? 0-1. Youngest ever captain. Played in the 2017 Confederations Cup. Played the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. And now at the World Cup. Again. Shit. FIFA World Cup record when conceding first is 0-3-11. Or Germany make CONCACAF look weak? No, they just made Curacao. Yeah. Wemby pretty much had his LeBron James 2007 finals. Yeah. I agree. I think he'll be back. I'm not going to lie. I think he'll be back, but definitely not the way you'd want it to go. th minute. 21st minute. Water break should be happening pretty soon. Germany's not even scoring 2 or 3 past Mexico. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Well, nobody said Wemby was going to be a GOAT. I mean, he's an alien, but I never said he was going to be the GOAT. If you want any chance, Brian, to win this finals, to be honest, and more, but of course he had to start off with a win. He did not. I kind of have a feeling that Wemby is going to have a... But here's the thing about Wemby. Here's why I never thought he'd be the GOAT. Here's why. I think he kind of is going to have a quick career. I think he's going to have a very quick prime. The taller you are, the harder you fall. The harder you age. And he already had blood clots and a circulation... Shot off the post! A circulation problem. Was it last year or was it 2 years? I think it was last year. Last year was his rookie year. For me, I think Wemby's going to have a quick career. Like, he's going to have a very good career, but it's going to be less than 10 years. Maybe 12. Like, at peak, he might float around for longer, but until he gets too painful for him. But 12, 14-year career at most, which, I mean, it's hard to become a GOAT in 12 or 14 years. Unless you just win like 5, 6 straight finals or 7. But I don't think the Spurs are that team. Like, they'll be good. He'll be very good. They'll probably be one of the best teams in the West. But they also have to deal with the OKC Thunder. The Thunder are not going anywhere. Just because they lost, they're not going anywhere. Like, there's a very good likelihood for a while that the Western Conference Final is going to be San Antonio, OKC, year after year after year. Like, I don't see how it's not. The Eastern Conference is going to be competitive. Like, you could have different conference finals every year in the East. And there will be teams that are up and teams that are down. There's not one team in the East where I'm like, yep, that's the team. No. The Raptors could be in the conference finals one year. The next year could be New York. Well, Brooklyn ain't going to be there. But, like, Miami, maybe. They're probably out at the end of their window. But still, you know, they do some black magic, don't they? Ooh! Cross it. Oh, fuck. That sounds horrible. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I'd rather blow my knee out. But then again, you blew your knee out, and that's what led to you squishing your balls with your knee brace. So you kind of got fucked over 6 ways from Sunday there. Oh, my God. Ugh. Hydration break. I don't think I needed to read that. Oof, Maron. I don't think I needed to read that. I'm sorry, but that sucks, and I didn't need to read that. Oof, Maron. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, save my soul. And give me some eye bleach. Jesus Christ. Oh, I told you, don't. I didn't need it explained. I could probably have imagined it if I wanted to. I didn't want to imagine it. Jesus Christ. Too much information. To roll over. I would go to the doctor if I were you. I didn't say it wasn't a true story. I just didn't need to be told what the hell happened. That, especially that detailed. I think you should. I mean, knee braces are pretty hefty, and I've never worn one, but I've seen one. Especially those, like the brace, the actual brace part of it. Oof. I would go to the doctor. You might have squished your nut. Unless you went to the doctor to see if it was bruised. I would probably. Pepita said he squished his nuts in his knee brace. You did some research, you should be okay. I wouldn't self-diagnose on WebMD, especially with my nuts on the line. But, that's just me. It's not an emergency like extreme pain immediately, like I'm losing a ball. Well, I'm surprised it's not that. Well, I'm glad it's not that for you. Ugh. 28th minute. Elijah Just, 5 goals in his last 6 competitive New Zealand appearances. Well, shit, he's talented, ain't he? It didn't twist inside the ball sack, so I'm happy about that. So then I'll have to. If it did, damn. Well, at least it didn't twist your balls. Jesus, Pepita, man. Let's see if it misunderstands me. Those damn Google Gemini summary things, sometimes when I'm talking about what happens to a viewer, I've seen it misunderstand why and act like it happened. Yeah, so I hope it doesn't misunderstand that one. Jesus Christ, man. We love some Chris Wood hold-up play. The last of a dying breed. Honestly, Chris Wood might have the best hold-up play in the world. They say WTF to Pepita, wasn't me. Playing forward. Well, I mean, Mace went. Well, the question is, wait, whoa, does that mean New Zealand playing reckless? Well, it looks good, though. Wait, hold on. What? No way. The Haiti coach said we could still qualify to through third place if we beat Morocco in our final match. One, why are you not going after Brazil? They'd actually be easier. Second of all, why are you saying Morocco? What shit do you have planned, sir? 1-0 New Zealand. That's crazy. Well, what do you have planned? Now, I don't even want to know, honestly. Wait. Yeah. It sounds to me. Because if you got your balls stuck in a knee brace, it doesn't go up that high, I don't think. Or maybe it does. But you would think that maybe you would put it on over your underwear if it does go that high. Instead of then your underwear. Like the brace, then your underwear. So that's either what you did or, I feel dirty saying this, but you sleep naked. It's either or. Oh, it goes up to your thigh. Okay. So you don't. Oh, okay. Oh, he said it was either way. So I guess it pinched through your underwear. I guess I don't know. Stop talking. This is why it's bad not to have a filter. Shot, goal for it on. They pop it in. 1-1. Okay. It on goal. I don't know what the hell's going on. But, hey! What part of the game is this? 1-1 it on. I don't know. I got to see them check that. Goal for Ramin Rezaian. Shot. Boom. Yep, they were playing reckless and they got owned for it. Good tackle by Finn Sermon, but it lands with Rezaian and he taps it in. 1-1. So, defensive, perfect run to just jump onto it out of nowhere. 33rd minute. One. What part of the game is this? 1-1. Tie game. Another tie game. We still don't have a team who have picked up all 3 points tonight. 9 goals and 75 appearances for them. But it was a good run to bounce into there. Playing forward, New Zealand. Oh my God, he slipped on the ball. It fell on his ass. Damn it. Christian Pulisic linked to NYCFC. Oh my God, really? Why? 35th minute. What? Thirty-fifth minute. It was Christian Pulisic linked to NYCFC as transfer rumors stirred during the World Cup. I don't believe that at all. That makes no sense. Gio Reyna coming to MLS after the World Cup. Now that makes sense if nobody else wants him in Europe. So that'll probably come through in January. But Pulisic, no. 37th minute. Yeah, I think the ball just bounced badly. That's all. In my opinion. Oh. 37th minute. New Zealand, I mean, I thought they were playing well, but they definitely were a little bit too cavalier. Now, I can't say that really hurt them, but damn, that was a really good run by Iran, and it bounced perfectly as he made the run. Razayan made the run, and that's probably what you want more than anything. Pretty much a 50-50 match. Ball crossed in. That's out for a goal kick. 38th minute. But a good play there to lead to the goal. That's why you never quit on a play. Besides trying to offside trap somebody. But offensively, you don't quit on a play. You never quit on a play offensively. Defensively, you strategically might try to offside trap someone like that guy on Uruguay didn't do. Or Saudi didn't do. Was it Saudi? I think it was, yeah, Uruguay didn't. Yeah, that was when Saudi scored, I think. My bad. Player down hurt. But you never quit on a play offensively. You cannot do that offensively. You cannot quit on an offensive play. .41 minute. .41 minute. Throw in. (16 or 13, 6-4 as New Zealand coach for Baisley, appointed March 2023. Damn, they don't play much. 42 minutes. Playing forward. Opinion on DC, Daniel Cormier. I like Daniel Cormier. I think he's a damn good commentator. I think he's a good dude. He's a damn good fighter in his day. I like Daniel Cormier. I've always rooted for him. Still root for him. I mean, if you talk about the stuff he said to Eric Trump, he was right. Like, he shouldn't give away any info, and I'm glad he didn't, for whatever bets he was trying to place and all that. I mean, if you're talking about that. But that just shows you how DC is. I mean, he believes in himself. He believes in what he believes in. People are talking about how he switched up after the scandal. I mean, he didn't realize. I think I've never really. I think he's just a middle of the road guy, which a lot of people got fooled by that if they were middle of the road. But you know what I mean. Ball crossed in, shot save. Then why would he? "44th minute. I mean, that is pretty damn. I mean, to think about it, that is pretty damn corrupt. Trying to ask a UFC commentator what's happening behind the scenes so you could bet on the freaking fights. 6 minutes of stoppage time. That's just the most crazy shit. I wouldn't give anything out they don't need to know. Because I guarantee you, had Daniel Cormier given the information, he would have been thrown under the bus. As in, that jackass, that Eric would freaking have said, "Hey, Daniel Cormier gave me this information." He did the smart thing, not giving a damn thing and blasting it, in my opinion. Because if he did give the information, that might have been a honeypot. Who's to know? Who's to know? I don't know for what, but if he didn't give the information, he didn't have to say anything about it, but he chose to because I think he's a principled guy for what he believes in. And there you go. I think that pretty much just sums it up right there for you. Uh. 47th minute. The referee's cherry picking fouls. It's too bad. We can't get fair and honest FIFA referees. New Zealand 100% wins this, I think. "47th minute. Yeah, I mean, the referees, I think Cesar Ramos was an okay referee, but, like, Either call everything or call nothing. Either call it fair, call it fully, or call it like it's a damn Stanley Cup final game. That's the way I see it. 47 minutes. Throw in. '48th minute. Shot over the bar. '48th minute. One point per team in this group as it stands. 49th minute. But of course, there's still 45 minutes to play. Ugh. 49th minute. We'll go to 51 minutes. Ref pass. Damn, Taporia got bodied. Shit. I know Gaethje won, but damn, Taporia got bodied. I'm not happy to see it. Whatever. I wanted Taporia to win that match. Damn. It's not just like he lost. He got bodied. Shit. Header. Goal! Goal and on! And on score. Offside. Offside. It is offside. Ooh. Yeah, that's offside. Yeah, that's offside. Not even a question. That's offside. Goal kick. The referee does not want New Zealand to win. This is the ref's fault, by the way. Well, if he didn't want him to win, why didn't he check it? Because I guess you can check the offsides in FIFA, even though they have the damn line. But that was way offside. I mean, you can't give that. I would hope. It's offside, but the ref, soft as jello. Yeah, the referee definitely is more biased to it on. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Did Colin Campbell make the call? I guess not. This ain't hockey, but who knows? 51st minute. He calls for halftime. 1-1 at the half. We will take a short break, talk about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight. We will be back. I'm honestly impressed, too, that SoFi is damn near full for this game. I'm surprised, too. Impressed, too. But it's a 1-1 draw as we go to the second half, the final second half of the day. Hell, the final half of the day. And we will be back sooner rather than later. 1-1 between Iran and New Zealand. Sit tight. We'll be back. 45 more. All right, we're back for the stats of the half. I've been watching these games and wonder if these referees are under some sort of mandate. No yellows until the latter part of the second half. I mean, MLS, yeah, there probably would be yellows flying, but I personally think there shouldn't be. I'm not really a fan of early yellows in general, but either way, how we doing, El Nini? How we doing? Possession, stats of the half. Possession, 49% possession to 51% possession. 7 shots to 9. 2 shots on goal to 5. We have 1 big chance missed to 0. 191 accurate passes, 80% to 218, 87%. 0 corners to 1. 7 shots to 9. 4 shots off goal to 2. 2 shots on goal to 15. And here comes the second half. Damn, am I really spending 15 minutes? Okay. All right. 4 shots off target to 2. 2 shots on goal to 5. We got 238 passes to 250. 80% pass accuracy to 87. We got 8 throws to 9. 1 offside to 0. 0 yellows to 0. 0 reds to 0. 2 fouls to 4. And we got 1-1 at the half. Frankly, I think New Zealand has been the better team. I think Iran's played well, but I think New Zealand, because they were more cavalier, definitely had more coming out of this game, at least until they gave up the goal. But I can't even really get mad at the goal against, because it was just a perfect bounce to a absolute streaking in player that, frankly, you know what? It's definitely something I didn't expect to see, but either way, if I'm New Zealand, I'm a little bit substitutions at the half. I think New Zealand's a little bit better. There's a sub for Iran at the half. It is Gorbani coming on. It was Gorbani coming on at the half. New Zealand versus Iran. I think the referee is definitely definitely not calling this game well. Probably a little bit more biased to Iran, but just not really handling this game well. You know, over the top. Playing forward. Playing forward. Here comes New Zealand. Or here comes Iran, but New Zealand plays it away. '55th minute. 46th minute. Here we are. Iran has a little bit more possession than New Zealand. Playing forward, New Zealand have the ball. Still, shot over the bar. '47th minute. Playing forward, Iran. Yes. Sermon rock solid as well. I have a feeling that New Zealand's going to get burnt some point here. They're kind of looking a little bit. So what happens when you play too cavalier? It's respectable, but it sometimes ends badly. Knows what? I mean, scored the goal. Now he has a corner. '48th minute. Ball crossed in. Header down. Shot blocked away. New Zealand's defending well. Blocked away. New Zealand's defending well, but they're getting caught in behind a good bit. Definitely back and forth game for sure, but header. See if the second half Iran can turn it towards them. I'd say it was 50-50 in the first half, and a little bit unlucky. New Zealand didn't get to the half with a lead. It's more the ball bounced towards Iran. Somebody made a run. You don't quit on a play. That's what you learn from that. 45, well, more like 40 minutes left. Well, stoppage time probably just 45. But either way, with the way this tournament's going, it's pretty much a minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time per half. And whatever else happens adds more, it seems to me, with the water break, which, they don't stop the clock, but during it. So, yeah, it makes sense. You know what? What's crazy to me is that it's surprising to me that all the stoppage time numbers have been pretty normal, all things considered, in this tournament. Compared to last World Cup, hell, even the Women's World Cup. I don't think the Club World Cup was that crazy, though. But I would have thought FIFA would, not that I can remember, over the bar. I thought FIFA would be very, very generous with the amount of stoppage time they give, I should say. Copa wasn't bad, but that was a different tournament. It's funny. FIFA sort of stopped trying that accurate stoppage time thing after a couple of tournaments, and nobody really picked it up. And maybe that's why they don't do it. I mean, of course, they'll give it if they have to, but... "24 minutes of stoppage time." Playing forward, 52 minutes. Here comes New Zealand. Out for a throw-in. Mogan Luoff for Iran for Alipur. I have no idea. Like, can they not pronounce it right, or are they just not saying it? You got to remember, I ain't hearing anything. My TV's completely muted. I don't have no headphones on. Like, what do you want me to... Like, it's Iran, not Iran. It's Iran. But, I mean, by now. Well, no. Most American news networks say it the Romanized way, I should say. But I don't know why they wouldn't say the name of the country. They're playing in the game. Like, just straight up not say it. Playing forward. Here comes New Zealand. Here's a chance. Shot. Goal! Goal! New Zealand allowed to adjust for the second time. What a play. Oh, you're saying because they're saying Islamic Republic of Iran. You do realize that that's part of the actual name of the country. Because of the Ayatollah, the IRGC, it is the Islamic Republic of Iran. It's not to say that's what their religion is. It's actually the name of the country. At least I think so. It is officially the Islamic Republic of Iran by the government. That is the legal name of the country. Elijah Just scores. What a shot. '55th minute. One, two. Like, it's called that by the government. The IRGC legally calls the country Islamic Republic of Iran. That is the name of the country. If you want to get mad at it, take it up with the new Khomeini. I didn't name it that. That is the actual name of the country. 2 goals for Just tonight. Go New Zealand. You're rooting for both, EXE. It became the IR Iran. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, name of Iran. There we go. Headed away. Here we go. Saved, punched away. Canada win the chip yet. It's not even gotten to past the first round of the match days. Okay, it doesn't. '57th minute, over the top. I mean, both teams have been really good tonight. It's not like one's really been much better than the other. I think there's been spells for both. And I think New Zealand's been a little bit too cavalier, and I wouldn't even say it really bit them in the ass yet. Because the goal against wasn't exactly the most bad goal to give up. But either way. Playing forward. Here's a chance. Falls off the ball. New Zealand. Goes down. Woodsy would have got with 2 assists. It's kind of hard. You know, here's the bad thing about man of the match. You only can give it to one. Well, I guess you can do whatever the hell you want. I kind of want to give man of the match to both Chris Wood and Elijah Just. Because, I mean, they both been a big part in both goals. Like, 2 assists for Wood, 2 goals for Just. Like, I mean, you kind of have to say that's both. You know? 59th minute. You can't say that it's one or the other. Like, it's been Wood's hold-up play and his passing to Just that have led to the goals. If those don't happen, those don't happen. 60th minute. '59th minute. Both have been top. Yeah, I agree. But it's one and the other. It's not, oh, damn, that was free kick anyway, but he didn't make the run. 60th minute. 30 minutes to go. Is it the water break now? Or is that, okay, they're going this way. That's what teams do when they're losing. Can upset the momentum, slow the game. Chris Wood brings it down into the box. Shot saved, just right to the keeper. Runs right on the ball and tries to smash it home. And honestly, it might have almost worked. It damn near worked. I love the way New Zealand's playing. Okay, so what the hell was that friendly then? Damn. So I guess them holding England to a 1-0 was a lot more apparent, or it meant a lot more than it looked. And the Haiti game meant a lot less than it looked, I guess, so far. I can't say they really play much differently against Haiti. Or Haiti's just better than Iran. I don't know which. I don't know exactly what that says. It's either one of 3 things. That England game where they lost 1-0 to England was more of the real New Zealand. They didn't play that much differently against Haiti, and they actually got burnt for being so cavalier. Or Haiti's better than Iran. It's either or. It's one of those three things. It can't be anything else. Playing forward. Thoughts on Wayne Rooney, South Africa 2010 didn't feel like a World Cup. That is dumb. George Weah, the legend. No, why would he say that? It felt like a World Cup. Yeah, South Africa felt like a World Cup. '63rd minute. Cross in, header. Oh, goal! Goal! What a header! Header for Iran. It's 2-2. Oh, my. Iran finally burnt New Zealand against the run of play. 2-2. 63rd minute. Well, it's a goal fest, that's for sure. Mohammed. Mohammed Mahebi. There we go. Goal. Header. Ramin with the assist. He got a goal. Now he has an assist. What a header. Boom. Into and off the post and in. '64th minute. Substitutions. Godos is off. 64th minute and 90. New Zealand does not want to win this. I mean, I think both teams want to win. That's why it's a goal fest. I think the thing about New Zealand is they're a bit too damn cavalier when it comes to being against the run of play. Like, that's the way Iran wins this, is make New Zealand pay against the run of play, and they've done that twice. But it's helped New Zealand get 2 goals. So I think you live with it, sort of, and what happens, happens. Free kick, no. Advantage played. Mahebi with 14 goals and 38 international appearances. 2-2. '65th minute. Out of 90. Seven shots on goal tonight for New Zealand. It's a World Cup record for New Zealand. The defense is far from brilliant. Here's a chance. Iran, blocked away. We have not given out a full 3 points today, and as it stands, we will not give out a full 3 points today. We have an all-draw group. The way this tournament is going, we'll probably have a multiple. I'm not joking. Like, have you noticed how many draws this damn tournament's had? I only think I can count 3 wins. Hold on. We had a Mexico win, South Korea win, Canada draw number 1. United States win. Qatar, Switzerland draw number 2. Brazil, Morocco draw number 3. Scotland won. Australia won. Germany won, of course. 2-2 draw. Netherlands, Japan, 1-0 win. 5-1 win. 0-0 draw. 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. 2-2. So that's 1. Good punch away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6, 7, 8 draws. 8 draws in this tournament. Yeah, there's a very good chance. McCowett and Kakache. Sub off for Thomas and Old. Getting close to the latter half, so there'll be some yellows. This game's been lit, I can't lie. It's been amazing. Oh, Filet-O-Fish is down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Half of the games have been draws. That's honestly less than I thought. I'm not going to lie. Water break. Actually, the kiwi that they're talking about is a bird. Just so you know. When it comes to New Zealand, a kiwi's a bird. Just so you know. The more you know. What's your favorite thing about football? How it brings people together. How it brings nations and cultures and everybody together. That's what I love about it. Also how artistic it can be. Sports-wise, artistic. The connection side of it. Probably mine too. Fair enough. Getting to the second, closer to the end of the second half of this game. We have the 8 streams up for the next 2 days. 4 streams per day. 1 review tomorrow, 2 reviews on Wednesday. Hydration break is over in the 70th minute. 71st minute. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going, guys. And gals. And everybody else. Coco. Filet-O-Fish, take the goal kick. Damn, Dillon would be laughing if he was here. Playing forward. Who's going to take the momentum after this? You know what? I won't say it. Whoever takes the momentum after this water break is going to win the game. Because normally the water break changes the momentum of the game comparatively as it is. But either way, in my opinion, Yeah, that goal was never offside. I don't know. This will be the third live stream I've watched you while eating Chick-fil-A. That sounds awesome. I'm jealous. If I was gonna eat on stream, the thing I'd probably want to eat the most is Chick-fil-A. If I was, which that's probably not gonna happen. But there are probably times this month I'll be eating on stream. Definitely Thursday, because I think that day starts at 11. Yeah, that Czechia game, I'll probably be eating on stream. It's very likely. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll just warn you there. Tomorrow or Wednesday, if there's something cooked and I just can't find anything, I'll probably be eating on stream. With this 4-game-a-day schedule, that's probably going to happen. Hell, even when there's 3 games a day during the knockout stages. If there's a game at 11, 12, 1-ish on Tuesday, or well, hell, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Sunday, most likely Thursday or Sunday, I'll probably be eating on stream. Not that I'm looking forward to it, but that's normally when we have cooked meals. Definitely Thursdays and Sundays, but sometimes on Saturday and Wednesday, sometimes. In this house, so at that time. Schedule thing. But, yeah, I would gladly love to eat Chick-fil-A. I would not mind eating Chick-fil-A on stream, but I'm sure that'll probably be possible. I don't know. It's just not something I like doing, but with the way this schedule is, I'm going to have to eat on stream sometimes. It's going to happen this month. It's going to happen. I know that. 74th minute. So I'll probably have the damn TV tray here if that happens, because there's some back there. I'll probably move it over here and put my food on there, and I'll eat as I'm. So you'll see what I'm eating probably. Like if I put it right here. 74th minute. Playing forward. So yes, there will be some unadvertised mukbang streams as well on this channel. Not that I like it, but it is what it is. Cleared away. Here's a chance. New Zealand doesn't exactly get the ball through. I mean, I've done it before at the old house, but I haven't done it here yet. But I think we're climbing up on the time where it's probably going to happen. Either way. Playing forward. '75th minute. Shot or passed forward. Iran has the ball. But again, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Gone down. Free kick for New Zealand. Oh, that's the same comment. 75th minute of 90. Can New Zealand find a winner, or will Iran find a winner? The crazy part to me is I think both teams have had their moments even after the water break. Nobody's really picked up momentum. I can't say if anybody actually has had momentum throughout the, what's it called? The game, though. I mean, there's been spells, but I wouldn't even say there's been a lot of, like, continued momentum throughout the game. Honestly. Playing forward. Iran. Cross blocked away. Why aren't the South American teams performing good? Hell, the European teams aren't. But as I said, I think the only teams in South America that are truly elite, well, or close, is Argentina, Colombia, and Brazil. Argentina plays tomorrow. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's the one game I'm reviewing. Yeah, they play tomorrow. And Colombia plays on Wednesday. We're going to find out what happens. But I think the teams, you got the lower level teams who are less as good. Tim Payne is off. I just hope New Zealand holds on to a point at least so they don't lose a game. Elliott on. New Zealand's never lost a World Cup game. They are 13 minutes away from continuing that streak. I don't think the New Zealand defense is very good. Well, I think they kind of cheat for offense. I think they're very cavalier. They're very physical, but they try to cheat forward a little bit and then see what they could get. If they have to defend, they're a little bit out of position. I think their positioning is a little bit – they're cheating for position, and I think TBH Payne has been mid, but he started off a little bit shaky. But, I mean, '79th minute. New Zealand at the FIFA World Cup. They played and they drew all. Wait, no, they did lose all 3 games. They lost all 3 games in 1982. They drew all 3 games in 2010. They will not start to win. Amir Hossein on. So actually, no, they just were undefeated in 2010. They lost every game in 1982, so they only were undefeated in 2010. They were there in 82, by the way. Not that I don't know how remembered that is. 80th minute. Taremi is off. Damn, so that ain't even a record. That's sad. Hossein Zada is on. Well, they could get over it. Well, I don't even know if that's 500, to be honest. Could it be 500? Did you know stadium staff can control audio while playing the Iranian anthem without hearing the fans jeer? No wonder it covered it up in live television. Huh, interesting. I didn't know that. 80th minute, 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. But it is LA. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Tomorrow, France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway, Argentina, Algeria. Free kick. Over the top, headed away. Ball crossed in. Header. Oh, I thought that was going to bounce in. Damn. 81st minute. Baron Von gets an arm to it. Did y'all see Emery going to AC Milan? He's done by Christmas. I don't know. Yep, I saw it. I'm surprised. One. Second of all, I don't think he's a Milan type of guy. I don't think he fits the Milan ethos. That is not good. He does not fit the Milan ethos. It's crazy to me. If he didn't fit Man United's ethos, he certainly doesn't fit. Sermon nearly got that. Player down hurt. Player down hurt for it on. That's Finn's game. Oh no. Oh no. Winning headers. Shameless. How's every game today going to be a tie? Because that's just football for you. Only half the games in this tournament have been draws, which is shocking. I thought it feels like more. It feels like more. We're on how many draws in a row now? Well, that would be 5, right? Oh, no, that didn't. Oh, Sweden, Tunisia. Oh, yeah, Cape Verde, Spain. Wait, no. Sweden, Tunisia didn't end up a draw. Yeah, goal kick. Iran is kind of shameless. I'm not going to lie. They are kind of shameless. The diving is a little bit, it's shameless. The diving is shameless. I'm not going to lie. The diving is shameless. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. Oh, I like that one. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. Iran must be fans of Giorgio because they love diving to the bedrock and twist. Boom. That was a good one. Diving and acting like somebody owe y'all some. It's got to stop. A yellow's coming. I'm surprised there hasn't. Wait, hold on. I'm surprised there hasn't been a yellow yet. At this point, I thought there would have been, either for simulation or some bullshit foul call. 84th minute. I'm honestly kind of surprised. 84th minute. I'm using that one. Playing forward, header. Shot over the bar. I think New Zealand's defense is fine as long as it's not caught in transition. Like, if it's caught in transition, that's a problem. If the defense is at rest, referee not calling yet, 85th minute. If the defense is at rest, it's fine. Never won a FIFA World Cup match when conceding first, did on. For me, New Zealand's defense is fine as long as it's at rest. If it's on the breakaway, I mean, it's not totally been bad, but it's allowed both its goals against the run of play. Playing forward. I don't think Iran is a terribly fast team, but I think New Zealand kind of cheats forward, especially when the ball's in contest, even if they don't exactly have. Sermon's a 7-1 according to Fama. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I would kind of go along with that. 86th minute. I would kind of go along with that. Shot saved. Crocombe has been better since the Haiti game. Watch the foul calls. Weak. I don't think this referee wants New Zealand to win. I'm going to be real. Or he's just bad at his job. It's either or. Like, New Zealand's actually got to get fouled to get a foul. Iran's just got to go down, seriously. '87th minute. I think this match is exactly what everybody expected. You know, I'm going to agree to an extent. I'm going to agree. Cross in, blocked away. '88th minute. Corner. Hmm. 9 minutes of extra time. Unless I'm way behind. I don't think so. Doesn't seem like that to me, but God only... Like, how exactly would it? I'm not behind. It's 88th minute. I don't have the commentary, so maybe they said it on commentary. I don't know. Shot wide. 88-32. But I don't see how exactly that would make any sense. Such poor defense. Cleared away. Playing forward. Free kick. Oh, yeah, that is a free kick. There's the first yellow of the game, and it's on and on. Damn. Well, do you have that Peacock app? You could at least watch on your phone if it makes you wait for an hour or two. 89th minute. At least for the first hour. Damn, he sounds like he has a bad bedside manner. 89th minute. Into the box. Headed down. 30 seconds for stoppage time. That's out for a throw-in. Should have been a red. Iran has more XG. Iran has more XG than New Zealand. Throw-in for Boxall, the MLS lifer. Or stalwart. Yeah, that's a better term. 90th minute. How much stoppage time? 5 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right comparatively. Like, yeah, that sounds about right. 5 minutes of stoppage time. The damn coach is begging for fouls. Jesus H. 5 minutes of stoppage time. The final 5 minutes of the day. Of course, we'll review the game once it's over, and then we'll be here for tomorrow for 4 matches. Brought down. Singh. After this, New Zealand winning the group? Probably not. Or top. They won't top it, or, well, topping means win it. Yeah, I saw that clip that Eric Andre got destroyed by Jacob Fatu. Randall coming on for Singh. Benden coming on for Staminich. With minutes to go. Jesse Randall's on, yes. I don't know. It's cool to see, but I don't know. T11 didn't even help. It is finally time to investigate 311. What about T11? Header saved. It is finally time to investigate 311. That was crazy. And then the Hannibal robot just turns his head as the freaking guy gets bashed in the head and waterboarded. There's a rumor going around about Hervé Renard to Tunisia. That'd be a good call. That is Eric Andre. That is cool. Man, Eric Andre's awesome. Man, I love that. I love that sketch. I mean, I love his show in general. He's hilarious. I love that Investigate 311 sketch. He just beats up on the pan and waterboards the dude, and T-Pain comes out and gets bashed. That is hilarious. I love that. It's time to investigate 311. That is hilarious. And then the Hannibal robot just turned his head like while the chaos is going on. It just has this like weird stare. It's hilarious. And then I think the Hannibal robot got tackled into the chair. Can't believe 311 said yes to that bid. That made people actually remember them. Headed away. Headed towards the goal. That was awesome. Like, I couldn't tell you who the hell. I think I've heard that song before that bit, but I couldn't tell you who the hell it was. Now I know who 311 is. Like, I'll remember, yep, that's 311. It worked. But they're a cool band just for doing that. All of that. And T-Pain's cool for being part of it too, but we all knew T-Pain was cool. 3-2? Not yet. Well, I'm not a Californian dude. Well, here's the problem with that, though, Blitzo. The MLS season ends in the middle of the year. I have to move my best of reels to the middle of the year after this year. The reason I do it the way I do it is because the season ends in December. My season's flipped because of MLS next year. So this winter is the final best of reel of around Christmas time and New Year's time. Because I'm not going to do a best of reel halfway through a season. And it's full time, 2-2. No wins today. All draws. Oops, all draws. Full time, and it's 2-2. I don't do the best of reel because it's the end of the year. I do the best of reel because it's the end of my season. So the best of reels are moving in summer next year. Doing Club World Cup or Gold Cup. Well, I'm doing Gold Cup next year, but there's only a Gold Cup next year. With that being said, 2-2. 2-2 draw. Frankly, the way the game played out, fair. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Subscribe. Send chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Hit that high button. Put something in the algorithm. Hit that join button. Become a member. Send chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. And then tomorrow we'll be live for France, Senegal at 2. We'll be live for Norway at 5. We'll be live for Argentina, Algeria at 8, and then we'll review that game, and then we'll be live for Austria, Jordan at 11. Wednesday, we'll be live for Portugal, DR Congo. We'll be live for England, Croatia with a review at the end of it. We'll be live for Ghana, Panama with a review at the end of it, and we'll be live for Uzbekistan, Colombia. That's what the next 2 days look like. 8 lives, 3 reviews. With that being said, I'll see you in a couple of minutes, at least within the hour, but hopefully less for the review. I'm running them out. Peace. Oops, all draws today.